actually goes back about 20 years. When I started working at Nobles County Integration Collaborative in 2004, the Collaborative Council was already working on and brainstorming ways to offer scholarships to diverse students, to try to grow our own students in this area, and to diversify the workforce in the member school districts. So that would be, at that time it was 5 member school districts: Ellsworth, Adrian, Fulda, Round Lake Brewster, and Worthington. So it's been something that I've been passionate about and working on for about 20 years. So, like I said, I was working with Nobles County Integration Collaborative, and they were offering scholarships to students already in the early 2000s. And what we were finding is that there were students who weren't able to continue their path toward an education degree because they couldn't move away from home for quite often cultural reasons, but sometimes economic reasons as well. Especially I was seeing sometimes it was the girls that were not allowed to move away from home to live like in a dorm. They needed to be living in a household with a male head of household, a brother or uncle or dad. And so that's when I really started trying to focus on how could we try to bring an education degree to Worthington. Because as the whole state, we were saying we need to be diversifying our teaching workforce. And here in Worthington, we have diverse students who would like to go on to college, but maybe didn't have the opportunity to go away to get the 4-year degree. So let's bring the 4-year degree here. And so we started talking about this with Minnesota West, and they initiated some conversations with the state, and SMSU came on as a partner. But it took years of planning to try and get the degree approved to be offered here in Worthington. So it was working with Pelsby, working with MDE, working with the Higher Education Commission, just a lot of red tape to get all the things to come together. But that did happen, now, I don't actually know how many years it's been, but quite a few years, maybe between 6 and 8 years that we've been offering the program. And so we do finally have some graduates of that program, and they are in fact now becoming teachers and coming back into the Collaborative's member school districts, or Worthington especially because of us being the largest district in the county and having more openings. There's some that people are going to know that have come through the program. Jasmine Eichenberger, now Tasso Gay graduated this year. Tasso Gay Kala, she'll be an EL teacher over at the intermediate school. There are more, and there will be more again next year. We'll have some more graduates. Leyu Pod, I believe, has been hired as an art teacher now. So anyway, the pathway has given students a different route to be able to obtain that teaching degree, and it is allowing us to diversify the teaching workforce. And not just in Worthington, we've also had Shamari Ruiz was teaching out at Ellsworth. So it's been really a fantastic program to give students the opportunity to get the degree that they're interested in. We've had great opportunities to seek some grant funding through our partnership with the Southwest Initiative Foundation. They've been able to obtain some grants so that some of the students have received not only scholarships, but also been able to have some of their wages offset during student teaching, which is a great bonus for those students, because again, that can be a barrier. Having to do your student teaching for 16 weeks and have zero income, that can keep people from finishing up their degree. And so my role has really kind of been the passion behind the project, I would say, and coming alongside both with the collaborative and community education to keep that persistence in the program, to overcome the hurdles and to try and remove barriers for students so that we can have them be individually successful and help our districts become successful in diversifying our workforce. And to see students graduating now and coming back as teachers is just very rewarding. 20 years is a long time to keep working on a project. So for me, it's just very rewarding to see those students, when we go to the back to school meetings and we're all together and see them coming in as new teachers, it's very exciting, and I'm thrilled for them and for our district to have that opportunity.